So we were mostly identifying questions that are based on an enabling environment, and also they have to be nature-based. So what we did is that every person in the group identified questions on their own, and we were working on something different that we have not worked on before, like something new ideas on nature. And after we got all the questions from the group members, we now started classifying them into different categories. So then we had like a whole lot of questions. All these are the questions that we had in the group. So we tried to find out the ones that are very important and the ones that we identify with and have a kind of high impact and possible to implement. So that is why we tried to identify 4 key questions that we chose. And the main one was how to democratize implementation of nature-based solutions and action out the policies. That was on action and policy. And then we also majored on understanding complexity of sectorial stakeholders and interconnectedness of natural resilience. And then we focused on how to overcome fragmentation and promote integration of approaches. For instance, integrating climate resilience and disaster response. And then we also had, that was all we had. And then, we had one more. That was how we can broaden the scope of indicators to both natural and human environment, other than just having it based on economic, on the economic way. So that's all we had.
Now, Elizabeth, let me dive in here. I'm a very, very simple man. I'm a journalist, a media person, and I speak in headline terms. Now, if I were presenting a news bulletin, and in news and current affairs, when we are talking to the population at large, so it's who, why, what, where, when, and how, the basic headline. So I'm just looking at this here, understanding complexity of sectorial and stakeholders, interconnectiveness for natural resilience. I don't understand what that means. So please, for this simple Ghanaian British person, can you explain, any of the table, what that actually means? Because I'm going to do this as we move from table to table, because one of the biggest problems, and Sandra, you were saying this, it's all very well having, climate change agreements, COP21 and then Katowice and so on, but there's a big disconnect between what people are doing in these huge summits and then what people are absorbing through their television, radio, or online at home. And we have to bridge that gap. So can you explain what that actually means? Because we're taking away, is it 3 questions from each table, is that right? Yes. Okay.
So how we came up with this question is that there was a question on what exactly is this resilience that we are talking about, and can everyone out there in the world understand what this resilience is, and what we mean by having stakeholders and other people come on board and having different ideas and policies integrated to try and achieve this resilience. So that's why the question itself is complex, because we are trying to make people understand about the whole idea of resilience. So we're probably going to maybe make it a bit simpler
for me?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the end, because remember we're moving toward refining, and I suppose by Friday, coming away from this process with some key questions. We don't have to have the answers for them yet, but that the UNFCCC and partners can build towards something over the next 2 years. That's right, isn't it, Yousuf? So what are the 3 questions, the key questions here? What are they?
It's a democratization of the implementation process of policies. I mean, how to democratize implementation, policy and action demand.
You see, my head is hurting again.
Yeah.
Too many nouns. Whenever it's too many nouns, it's never a good thing.
Yeah. But I mean, we probably, with this level of audience, we might not be able to clarify these questions now.
No, the majority of
Maybe that's something to address later. I don't know how you want to.
Does anybody want to kind of...
So, still let me give, because it's my mistake.
Milan. No wonder it's Milan. Milan from Montreal.
So, yeah, it's Quebecois basically.
Quebecois,
Make
okay.
things complicated.
Yes.
So, what we meant here, the first and the second priority, was this is affecting multiple sectors.
Yes.
And then there are multiple stakeholders, and there are cross-cutting issues. So we thought we really need to map those cross-cutting issues along with those different sectors and multiple stakeholders.
Right.
So how do we do that exercise? Especially there is a debate was in terms of how do we define nature's resilience when we are looking at different indicators, and then so the definition of the resiliency in terms of, so that's where...
But you guys are giving me methodology. So let's take for granted that there was a methodology.
Right.
What 3 questions that everyone could understand have you settled upon?
Yeah, so the first, as I said, this question was in terms of creating this, how to develop such kind of a roadmap for these cross-cutting issues. And
Nick is looking at me, the daggers.
And the more direct question that I think she presented was because there is an issue we see for the disaster and then the climate change. So how do we link this together and leverage from each other? So we felt that this was a very important thing, that how do we link this and how do we leverage the efforts from the disasters and the climate change.
Nick, you're laughing, why?
You want to clarify?
I don't know what I was asking. The group has marked off 4 questions, but the ones that are marked with the red, and while they're complicatedly worded, they are the ones that they selected. And so, we have 2A and 2B as a way to pretend to have 3. But there's actually 4 questions. But 2A is related to the 2B because they're both talking about this fragmentation and the need to integrate the approaches to approaching all these issues, and then the complexity and sectorial interconnectedness is kind of being like highlighted as a necessity for doing anything about this natural resilience. Yeah. So that's kind of I'm saying the same words, so it's not making it more simple.
Before we move on to the next table, do we have any thoughts on this, either the process and methodology or the conclusions, the 3/4 questions that table number 5 have come up with? And I'm going to do it. Yes, I'm going to give you the microphone. Okay.
I do this a lot, so I'm going to say this. So basically they are talking about demystifying and simplifying the process of decision making for natural management. So when they say democratize, everybody who is a user or a stakeholder has a decision making role. Like we elect our governments, we have a role on water policy, nature policy. But, as I said, all of us in development sector are wedded to these words, so we keep using these words over and over again. When we come to our group, you will see similar lines. So I'm very pleased to see that they are talking about everybody getting involved. Everybody who has a stake has a say, is what they are saying in decision making. Also in terms of the fact that, broaden the monitoring indicators, so that I can see role of technology there. Yeah. So where every time we use a phone, there is some information that's going with reference to how we use water or temperature, I don't know, whatever that is. So there's good monitoring, evaluation, indicators widening. So I guess it's just, we just need simplifying the language, but these are 3 very
focus just to add to this. So the focus on us was more how some of this, the emerging technologies that we are talking
can help.
How to integrate those towards those indicators, and so on. And especially the key thing was creating some kind of a model for resilience.
So I've got a bit of a provocation.
Good.
This democratising implementation of nature-based solutions and action in health policies. So first, the question would be who makes the policies? Because this, as it reads, sounds like someone makes the policies and then they're saying, you go do it. And so I'm wondering, this doesn't sound like collective decision making. It sounds like you just go do the work. That's how it reads.
Okay, so who wants to kind of respond to that? The provocation. Sandra.
I don't know if I am going to respond.
No, please do.
But I think that, with climate action is various stakeholders need to take a role in it. So it's the question of communication of policies that we understand. Now, we're struggling to explain to you what we're trying to say. So there is this issue.
And the reason I'm focusing on this is a conversation you and I had earlier about the big problem, the disconnect between people who do the policy and go to COP 21, 25, 26, and the people at home, the billions and billions, who see this on the news and read it online, and are thinking, well, how can I have any impact on this whatsoever?
Yeah, I think there's a translation story here, but democratization, I also feel that in embracing issues and taking them on, obviously. Yeah. But we are speaking to the converted, but there might be a lot of...
But also designing it needs to be, the design needs to be democratic. This is just the implementation. So this has been essentially the issue, almost from the very beginning, is that we've got top-down implemented policies, and then it's like, go deal with it. That needs to change. We need to understand value on the local level, and that also needs to feed into some of the policies.
Yeah, but I also think something else that we were trying to talk about in this aspect was the idea of policy implementation. Like we have a whole lot of policies in the world, and then we move from one policy to another, but then we cannot implement these policies. And even if we implement them, we get to a point we just stop implementing them. So the whole idea was just like, can we just put these policies into action and have everyone on board participating in the actual implementation of the policies? Because there's no point of having them in writing and then people are not involved in actually implementing them from the grassroots levels all the way up.
Quick point. I think what is critical in your list is something around connecting the dots, making it relevant to all those people. So some little politician in a tiny village in, I don't know, corner of India, got nothing to do with COP 24, 25, 26, doesn't care. But the moment you establish that climate change is very relevant to something that they are dealing with on a daily basis, I think the democratization massively will happen. So.
Can I just say, I feel we need both. I believe in the whole process myself. I think it's critical and important, so it's complementary to this process.
All right. Let's hear it for table 5. Round of applause.